you know what the worst thing is, Hussein? Some of them who I've worked with are pure victims. So you got some people who are intent on violence will see a young person be like, you know what?
They like,
just because you're from that side, I'm just gonna wet you up.
Yeah.
And that's it. So the psycho. So for me, it's about this, the mindset. What is that individual there? What is their mindset about?
Why do you like enjoy hurting people?
Two things. Number one, stripes. People will die for stripes. We see it in every institution. People want to be recognized. You go to university, you work hard, you get your degree.
Like the army.
You stand up. So I was going to the army. You get your medals. You get your badge of honor. The roads has the same sort of concept and narrative. So
true. Go in prison.
You
like
get stripes.
University.
But the problem is, the stripes aren't healthy for your life, because you know if you stab someone, the chances are it's going to come back onto you. Yeah. So many of the young people I've worked with, they've stabbed and they've been stabbed. They've stabbed and they've been stabbed. Some of them, they've been stabbed in such a way that their recovery process is crazy. 6 months. And it's still, I remember I had the last person I worked with, I remember I gave him I had 2 numbers. I got my specialist number and I got my personal family number, friend number. And sometimes I get confused. I gave him my personal number, my family friend's number. And I remember it was like 7 o'clock a.m. I got a phone call. Karim! What's going on? I can't take this no more. I'm like, right. He was just going ballistic on my phone. Why am I having nightmares? When I spoke to this youth, he openly told me, right, you know, I've done things. My dad couldn't control me, my mum couldn't control me. I was like, bad. When he got soaked up, like they tried to literally take his life. He was stabbed in such a way that I thought, subhanAllah, when he came in, they thought that he wasn't going to make it.
Where he got stabbed quite a few times.
I think about 5 times, but I think the Rambo was like that big and sunk it inside him.
But explain to him what a Rambo does. And it's got daggers on it, so.
That big. Yeah, you never see Rambo First Blood. He's got a big knife, got a big blade. It's got daggers on one side. It's got smooth on the other edge, pointy edge. You slip that in, come out.
So when it comes out, what does it do?
It rips everything. All right, I'm gonna deal with him in a minute. So yeah, they soaked him up bad, and he was going through post-traumatic stress. His healing process was long. He had people that wanted to beef him, and they knew where he lived. He was getting phone calls inside the hospital saying, "Right, we're gonna come and take your life in the hospital." Like, he was going through it, and he was paranoid. Obviously, he's gone through the trauma of being stabbed. It affected his psychology. He was going through it all. So, like, these kind of things happen. If you enact out a lot of, I understand self-defense. I'm never going to take that away from a person to defend yourself. But if you go out and enact out violence on many people, it's going to come around and bite you in the backside.
So the nightmares were from where he got stabbed, when he done what he done to other people. What was it? A mixture? What?
It was he was suffering from post-traumatic stress because he did not know who was after him, because he didn't know,
because he batted up so many people.
It has got to a point now where I don't even know who I'm beefing, and now I don't know who's coming for me, whose private numbers are folded in when he's in the hospital.